pleasant morning, everyone. Please bear with my voice and noises around, for my neighbors are doing chores that make some unnecessary noises that may be heard in the background. But first of all, I hope that the pandemic end for it make our lives and work hard. I also pray for your safety wherever you are now, because myself and my family are doing well. So that is my speech to begin. Hi everyone, it is John Ezekiel Lopez. I hope all of you are doing fine. So do you think of what life is without electricity? I bet you never came up of that thinking. So think of it and I'll give you a pic of life of what it is. So listen very well unto me, or else I'm gonna walk out and never do a speech in front of you. Just kidding. So, I'm getting serious. So listen very well, dear audiences. Alright, let me start. We are now in the 21st century, where we learn and educate with the help of electricity. It never appeared that people do not need electricity, but in my own opinion, we really need it in our learning. Yes, you heard it right, and cheerfully said by me, that we all need electricity, because if there is no electricity, they'll rather miss their lessons and learnings that will lead them to fail their education. Yes, for the second time around, you heard it right. Missing lessons will lead them only to failing. Isn't it sad to hear the truth? But the truth is very hurtful. So, even if you deny the fact that you don't need electricity, electricity will always be a big factor of your daily living. Yes, of course, I bet that all of us need electricity. For people like you and me needs electricity for them to access anything. For when there is no electricity, we also cannot access good health, and that will be needing by the students. Like what I have said earlier, we are now living in a 21st century world where electricity is a big factor. Electricity evolves through the years and keeps upgrading things in the most unexpected ways. So I must say that electricity is a need to access in the century. But most of all, when there is no electricity, there will be no access and no communication to access. And because if you can communicate with others, how can you understand things in the environment, know the situation, and build a relationship if you can communicate with others without electricity? There is no communication and access in getting information about the happening in our environment, like what is now happening, our community. The pandemic, the virus spread all over the country, and you can communicate with others face to face. But in my own opinion, online is a big factor too. So about the happenings in the surroundings. So with technology, the other way to communicate with your loved ones and friends, technology, or I must say gadgets, is needs electricity to run, and we use so electricity. Yes, electricity is a big factor, guys. Thinking electricity is a very useful to us in one daily living and users in our life. Yes, got it right. With electricity, it makes our works easier and fast. So, gives what you do think. Are you excited using electricity? gadgets to improve your learnings, relationship. So, with the help of communicating with others, friends, relatives, and just I may now run of words to say, but to explain like electricity, it is a very um, important in our daily lives, like now in pandemic. So I am John Ezekiel Lopez, speaking in front of you, sharing ideas and new knowledge and learnings in your life. So giving enlightens and of course giving you also my heart in teaching these ideas. Just kidding. Guys, in this time, so pandemic is a really very big factor. So please be safe and please always pray and stay with your family because family is the big factor to help you in your life. So don't stop learning, but most of all, don't stop praying. So guys, like what I said earlier, don't stop praying because praying is the most powerful weapon in times like this. So even if we lack with resources and everything to provide, and just bear with your family, give time and study so that you can cope up with learnings that you lacked about, like my topic. Just study and everything will come to end in this pandemic. So I hope everyone um, doesn't don't go out and trust the government in doing they're doing their best in um, giving us the needs that we need, everything you need, and follow rules and don't forget to study, pray, and um, listen very well to your family, the government, to the advice, and read some news, watch some news on television. So as you see, as I said earlier, so electricity is a big factor in times like this. So I am very glad that this pandemic is a big factor to let us share our ideas in doing this video and making some improvement in our learning like we do in classroom, but this is um, also an upgrade of our reporting. Thank you for listening. Once again, I am John Ezekiel Lopez speaking, and I'm out. Electricity number one.